Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing an educational commentary solo squads. All right, solo squads educational commentary. I'm gonna go ahead and land in Dusty Devo. Here's the idea here. We're gonna land in Dusty. We're gonna land in, I actually prefer to land in the actual depot, not the divot in here, just because of the fact that there's a little bit more control. I feel like you can see things a little bit better. You won't get snuck up on, and people who are rotating towards this location will have a harder time getting the high ground from you because you're already on an elevated surface. So first thing I like to do is, you're always going to want to land on a gun. This is an educational commentary, but it is in squads, so it's gonna be a little bit harder sometimes to commentate, but I'll try my best. So land on a gun, go through, start, you know, getting whatever you can as far as materials are concerned. I did notice that another team landed in the divot, so we got to be prepared to fight those guys. The one thing I like about the divot though is if you don't really get shields, you can always rely on the mushrooms in the area for shields, which is nice. And this area can actually give you quite a bit of brick and metal if you're smart with the farming. There is some more chests, but I'm gonna go ahead and just preemptively pop this slurp just in case somebody landed nearby and they push me. Solo squads, you're not gonna have a lot of time to make things like perfect. All right, you gotta play faster because in a one-on-one situation, you can control the tempo of a fight, right? When you're going 1v1, you can very easily control the tempo of a fight. You can go fast, you can go slow, you can pause for a moment, you can strategize and think. The key to being successful in solo squads is to move fast because your opponents are already going to be moving very, very fast. Or especially if they know it's 4v1, they're going to be trying to finish the deal quickly. If you try to play at a slow pace, it's going to backfire. Now there's times where you can slow things down, but most of the times you have to just keep moving and do quick work with your opponents. So unfortunately right now we do not have a shotgun, but okay, just as I say that, we pick one up. This is an ideal loadout right here. It would be cool to get like an extra set of minis instead of the bandages. I'll keep the quarter rift for emergency. We still haven't looted the other depot, so we got a trap as well. We're having a good loadout here. This place is not bad for loot, especially if you're a solo player, you're by yourself. I think I hear somebody. Go ahead and take the high ground real quickly. Some really clean shots. His buddy's down here. I didn't pick up the shotgun. Actually, I have to run back inside. I just realized I didn't pick up the shotgun. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and go back up the high ground, and you can actually exit from the side right here very easily. 2 swings on this. They're inside. They might come up the side as well. They'll probably come up right this ramp right here where I left. I can exit. Use the windows to peek. Only 23. That's not bad. But all right, here ramping up. Quick knock. Going back down. There's still a red link somewhere. I'm gonna thirst him. It's important to thirst because you don't want that to come around and bite you in the butt when they rotate and get the res off. So this guy did not even bother protecting his teammate. He kind of just let me kill him, which it's actually a good sign because that kind of means that he doesn't really care too much for his teammate. So we know he's in there, right? We know he's in there. He's in a room where I can potentially place down a trap. I open up. There we go. I just waited for the trap to reset there. I don't know really what they were doing. Not very smart. So didn't do that, but worked out in my favor. I'm not going to complain. Still have an extra trap here. We have a scar. gonna take the Scar. Scar versus I'm actually gonna not take the Deagle. You could take the Deagle over the SMG. One thing though that I notice in solo squads is, for my playstyle personally, I prefer to have the firepower of the SMG when I'm outnumbered, because you need to take a lot more shots than a 1v1, and being able to like break a wall really quickly isn't necessarily gonna do you the most good compared to a solo. Like in a solo situation, you break someone's wall, you replace their walls. Those strategies, like those edit plays and strategies, work way better in a one-on-one setting than a 1-on-4 setting. So for me, the firepower of the SMG to make quick work of people is something I value, which is why I'm taking the SMG over the Deagle, but it's up to you. And then as far as like AK versus Scar, I always get that question a lot. I go back and forth between the AK and Scar. One thing I prefer is that if I'm running a Deagle, I probably want to run a Scar, because you can use the Scar much better in the close range spray compared to AK. It's much more accurate, and it's got firepower, like a faster fire rate than the AK. But if I'm using an SMG, I typically do lean towards the AK. But I typically lean towards it if it's the same rarity, if it's blue, and there's a purple Scar, I'll usually take the purple Scar, but it's up to you. All right, we see this guy's weak, but we know he probably has teammates. Yep, there's his teammates. I'm gonna box up. Looks like he's editing out the side. Knock. Box in. They're gonna come here in a second. Got the trap off. Gonna edit over the top. I hear him. I was going for the res that he shouldn't have been going for. So right there, what I did is, as soon as I got the knock, I boxed myself in to assess the situation. I wanted to know like how many teammates did he have? Did he have 1, 2? He had 3 other teammates. One of them showed up, jumped into. I made an edit play on him when he was up top. Then he jumped in my box, and then I just threw down the trap, and I put the ramp up, and luckily he ended up on the wrong side of the ramp, which helped me out tremendously. I think I'm dead here. So I'm actually going to Rift. It's actually like one too many people showing up, and I don't like the situation whatsoever. So I have this really big glider, so they're most likely going to see exactly where I'm landing, where I'm going, which kind of sucks, but that's part of having this cool glider, man. There you go. Got the knock real quick. I'm hoping he has some they actually used all their stinks. It looks like they're fighting somebody else as well. Gives me an opportunity to like upgrade some stuff. Get some more loot. There's gonna be a lot of people rotating here, and actually this isn't safe. I don't have enough healing to really do what I need to do. But one thing I remember is I did wipe the squad over here, and I don't think I had enough time to loot everybody that I wiped. There might be bandages, there might be medkits, and that's what I'm kind of coming back for right now, because I did knock a guy in here. Yep, there we go. Got that medkit. I'll rock the hunting rifle as well. And we also picked up an extra trap right there. It's good. All right, so we're in a much better spot. I'll take the Scar just as an extra gun. No extra healing. Still got a few mushrooms though. Make that work. That extra shields. Gotta play very cautious because I don't have extra healing right now. Any damage I take is damage that won't be removed. Now these guys fought. There's actually a guy with a balloon up top. Don't know how many are still alive. Not building because I don't want to give away my location. Quick knock. Another knock. All right, we got hit pretty hard. It's actually somebody shooting from a distance with a minigun. That's actually crazy. I need the healing from this guy. I saw minis. There we go. I saw a play for the trap right there, and I took it. And actually, I got a little lucky because he was on the side over here. And usually if you stand all the way here, you'll be protected from the trap. But I think this wall was like a little bit more pushed out than a regular wall or something, because he still got hit by the trap. I'm gonna drop the turret so I don't like fumble my rotates there. Let's go ahead and find those minis as quickly as I can. You'll notice that I was building with it was just one mini, with metal for most of those fights, and I used up a lot of my metal, but it's kind of something I had to do to prevent them from like spraying me down as easily. It kind of helped there when he started shooting me, switching back to wood. Unfortunately, I actually don't know if the guy I knocked got killed. This might be his loot right here, but it could be, it might not. 11 kills, and right now I'm struggling because I only have 100 health, which kind of sucks. It's a shame that, you know, the shield situation is the way it is. There's not enough shields to really like allow a guy to have a stack of minis or some med kits even after 11 kills. It's not like those guys weren't looting. They were looting. It's just you know, getting shield is not as easy as it once was with all the extra items in the game. Hopefully that changes. One more mushroom will allow me to survive a bolt action shot to the body. This is a little tough. We have a bit of a stretch to get to where we need to be. I'm hoping there's a slurp in here. Be a lifesaver. Nope. I will take that. So this storm's gonna start moving fast. It's the third storm. So it's the third storm. So like, you know, it should be moving. We should be able to outrun it. But since we're all the way on this side of the map, it's gonna be moving fast enough to where we have to keep moving. We can't really stop too much. Although I am gonna stop just for these. I don't want to fall behind the storm. I didn't mean the bolt sniper. I meant the silenced sniper. But you get what I'm saying. The silenced sniper does 100 damage, 105. All right, there's 6 more enemies left. Me, I'm the 7th. 2 teams potentially. Team of 4, team of 2. Ideally, it's 2 teams of 3. That way they could fight each other, and I, third party, can take the win. That would be the best situation for me. This is like in the open right now. And that guy's looking right at me. Yeah, he's looking right at me. So this is going to be a little tough. I might have to take a very challenging fight because he's posted up. He's looking at me. I'm going to start building with metal. I'm actually going to build like quite a bit with metal. I'm hoping they don't have like rockets and stuff, because if they do, it's gonna make things a little harder. I know I just used 200 metal right there, but I think it's worth it, because what's gonna happen here is he's gonna start pushing out. What a shot. I don't even know what he hit me with, to be honest with you. This one's the good one. The almost had him, chat. Unfortunately, I don't know, this guy had a really good shot. They both didn't really have anything, and I didn't have enough shields to win the 2v1. Guys, I'm done doing the squad commentary. I can't do that. That is unfortunate. I killed 11 people and I did not have shields after killing 11 people. That's pathetic, dude. That does not make sense to me. That is super bummer, dude. I had them beat. Like, those guys, I could definitely outplay them if I just had some shields and health. I didn't even really need shields and health. I don't even... Like, that chick just hit me for, like, everything, dude. And she had no health. She's playing so aggressive. The other one was just walking around looking all bot-like, and then I get pumped. I hit her for 76, and she pumps me for 75. 11 people. No extra shields. No campfires. No med kits. Like... I had to scrap and pick up, like, every shield that I had was from a mushroom almost. Crazy, bro. I don't think they're ever gonna, like, I don't think they really understand the shield situation. Like, I don't think it, like, they just don't, because it's very easy in anybody's mind, even the developer's mind. Well, it's fair for everybody because, you know, the chance of getting shield is the same for everybody, so it should be fair. And that's a conclusion that most people make, and I'm pretty sure that's the conclusion that they're making, is that if the shields are the same for everybody, then it's fair. But it's not about it being fair. It's about it, like, being, I don't know, fun, right? I don't know how to explain it. It incentivizes and rewards extremely passive gameplay and punishes any aggressive gameplay at all. Just boring.